Friday, it's nearly the weekend. I've got a very busy day today, so it's going to be good. Lots of clients and helping with people's well-being. Anyway, let's get started. We're going to slow down and feel our breath moving through our body as usual, and then set a nice clear intention for the day. So let's get started sitting on a cushion, something comfortable for your posture. Okay. You might want to place one hand at your heart, one hand on your belly, and sit up nice and tall. Relax your shoulders. You can close your eyes. Try focusing more inwards on the feeling of breathing and letting go with your breath. Breathe in, breathing out. Breathing in, feel the chest rising and falling as you breathe out. Feeling the belly moving out with your inhale, in with your exhale. Notice the warmth or the coolness of your hands. Using your senses to bring you into the present moment. When your mind starts to wander off, as it will, just observe what's happening, what thoughts are coming as you sit in the quiet and the stillness. And simply acknowledge what's going on and then return back to the movement of your hands as you breathe. Inhale and exhale. Now, whatever's going on today, or if you're doing this later in the day, anything that you want to let go of from the day, you create an intention that feels apt and helpful for your mindset. Think of a good strong intention and repeat it over 3 times. Good, okay, open your eyes, change the cross of your legs. Okay, hands on your shoulders, start to loosen off any tensions that build in the shoulders and the upper back. Moving the arms the other way. Now breathe in, lift up your arms, bend to the side. So you might be here, you might be further down, you might have your whole forearm on the floor. If it was later on in the day, I would get a much deeper stretch, so don't overstretch. Listen to your body as you move through the postures. Inhale and exhale. One side more flexible than the other. Breathe in, breathing out. One more time. And lowering down. Taking the cushion away, we're going to do reverse plank. So if you've got any trouble with your wrists or your shoulders, lower back onto your forearms and do your beginner's fish pose instead. So just here, you can keep the head forward if you've got neck trouble or blood pressure issues. So reverse plank, the feet are parallel, hip distance apart, the hands under your shoulders, and you're lifting up like a tabletop position. opening up your chest, your shoulders. And then lower down. Straighten out your legs, reach up, inhale, exhale, forward bend. Once again, if you've got a weakness in your lower back, bend the legs, or if everything's just too tight first thing in the morning. Reach up, breathe in, breathing out. Let's do our reverse plank again, or your fish variation. Strengthening the whole of the upper body down to your hips. And lower down. Let's do Purvottanasana again. Lift up the arms, forward bend. Keep the back straight. Feet are active. Inhale, lift up your arms, lowering down. Bend the legs and lower your knees to each side. Again, feeling this in your lower back and your hips, where they hold a lot of tension. Realign your legs. Inhale, raise the arms. Exhale, lower back and pause. Breathe in, breathing out. Draw the tummy muscles in. Inhale and exhale. If you're comfortable with those movements, try lifting the feet off the floor in half boat pose. Or you might extend the legs in a full boat pose. Lowering down. Lower onto your back and bring your left foot across your right thigh, lifting the other foot off the floor, just staying here for a few breaths, and then even moving your knee down to each side, just rocking. Feeling the change in the stretch. Keeping your shoulders on the floor. And then realign your legs, change onto the other side. A few breaths here, even draw this leg in closer to get a nice stretch in at your glute. This is great for any sciatic nerve pain. And then the same, just rock side to side. Feel your breath, breathing nice and evenly. Sometimes when we've got a lot of anxiety, we forget to breathe properly. So just keep anchoring back to your breath. One more time. Okay, now let's bring the feet up above the hips, nice straight legs. Flatten out your back with a pelvic tilt. Draw the tummy muscles in and then lower one leg down close to the floor and back up. Change onto the other leg. Exhale and then pause. Inhale, raise the leg. If this is too much for your back, place one foot on the floor and lower and raise the other leg 5, 6 times. Keep drawing the navel in towards the spine. Feeling this in your legs as well as your lower abdominals. If you need a rest, just rest in Shavasana, lying on your back. Good, okay, let's bring the feet back down onto the floor. Straighten the legs out. Lift up into your fish pose, just to get the stretch in your belly. Feel the breath here, gently rising and falling. Then bring your head up, lift up, and raise the arms. Inhale, exhale, forward bend. Just don't overstretch. Raise the arms, inhale, exhale, lowering down. And doing your boat pose again, whatever variation works for you. Draw the tummy muscles in. And lower down, cross your legs. Inhale, lift up, really stretch up, and then exhale, twist round from the waist. You see I'm sitting up still nice and tall. The shoulders haven't come up to the ears. Nice and relaxed posture. Inhale, lift up the arms. Exhale, twist to the other side. Breathing in, breathing out. Inhale and exhale. Warming up the back, your digestion. One more time, round to the left. Inhale, exhale, lowering down. Once again, one hand at your heart, one hand on your belly. Connect back to your breath. Close your eyes, focus inwards on the rhythm of your breath. And repeat your intention over 3 times. Good, okay, let's move into plank pose. So plank, a few variations here, up in extended plank on your hands. If it's a trouble for your wrists, lower down onto your forearms, or your back pain onto your knees. If you're comfortable here, you want to challenge yourself, raise a leg up, inhale, exhale, lower down. Inhale, exhale. Keep your movements, your practice at your level. Okay, let's lower down, slowly, slowly. Chest between the hands, lift up into Sphinx, here or Cobra. Hands in closer, lifting up. Relax your shoulders. And just making little movements side to side. Feeling the stretch down the obliques. Bring your head to the floor, breathing in, breathing out, downward facing dog. Feel the stretch through your calves as you lower one heel down at a time. Now, you can go onto your knees first or raise the left leg up behind you. Place your foot between your hands in a lunge position. Line up your knee and ankle. Reaching up. Squeeze your pelvic floor, your Mula Bandha lock if you're bending back. Opening up the hips a little more as you lean slightly forward. Lower the arms. Now you can choose to bring your arm onto your leg here for a side bend. Lean the stretch into the hip, or place your hand on the floor or a block. It's a nice side lunge. Look down at your feet, heels are lined up. Draw the navel in towards the spine. As you lift up, keep the leg bent. As you lean to the other side in reverse warrior. You see the position of the knee above the ankle. Lower back down. Draw the navel in towards the spine as you lift the foot back into plank. You can choose now another movement to strengthen your core, taking your feet one at a time out to the sides. Or you can stay on your knees, on your forearms, if that's the best plank alternative for you. One more. Exhale, lower down into Chaturanga. Elbows in close to your sides. Inhale, lifting up. Lead with your chest into Cobra. I'm just going to turn to the other side so that I don't have my back to you. Lifting up. Once again, swaying the upper body side to side. Breathing in. Lower the head to your floor. Lifting up into downward facing dog. Trying to get a really good stretch in your back, pushing your shoulders away from your hands. Lift your tailbone up nice and high. Then raise the right leg up behind you. Bring your foot between your hands. Inhale. Use your Mula Bandha lock if you're bending back. Lowering the arms. Using your alternative here or here. Feel the strength in your adductors here. And slowly use your pelvic floor to lift up. Reverse warrior. And then windmill the arms back down. Hands to the floor. Draw the navel in towards the spine. You lift the foot back. Once again into plank. Exhale, lowering down. Inhale, lift up into your cobra. And breathe in, bring your head to the floor. Breathing out into child's pose. Knees wide apart, toes together, sitting back on your heels. Extend the arms out in front, even rocking a little bit side to side to find your comfortable place. Resting here. Lift up slowly. Okay, we're going to lie on our back again and do our fish pose. So we've done the beginner's fish pose. Let's try a more advanced variation if your back's okay. You bring your hands under your legs, palms facing the floor, legs straight, and then lifting up onto your forearms. Just mindful of your blood pressure, your neck. If there's any trouble there, keep your head forward. Really opening up the chest, puff up the chest. This is so good for your shoulders. Opening up your heart to helping lower stress levels. Lowering down. Bring your knees in towards your chest and circle them round. And the other way. Place your feet on the floor, lower your knees down to the left, turn your head to the right. Deepening the stretch, bring in your left leg, gently place it over the right thigh. Unwrap the legs, realign the knees, lower to the other side. Once again, if you need the deeper stretch, bring the lower leg over the top of the other thigh. And then unwrap your legs, hug the knees in close. You might want to put on some cozy clothes, your socks, or a blanket as you rest for a few moments in Shavasana. Placing your hands on your tummy. Close your eyes. Feel your shoulders broadening out and relaxing. Feel your breath in your belly gently rising and falling. When your thoughts start to take over, just be kind to them, allow them to exist without any involvement. Then return back to the rhythm of your breath. The belly rising with your inhale. And the pause before your exhale, lowering and releasing. Now, if you've got longer time to rest and to restore, then stay in Shavasana for another 5 minutes or so. It's time to get moving for the rest of the day. Repeat your intention over 3 times. And then start to make small movements, stretching out. Opening your eyes. Roll over onto your right side. Slowly sitting up. Bring your hands to the heart center. Namaste. Hope you've enjoyed this practice, and if you have, remember, like, comment, share and subscribe to the channel. And have a lovely day and a great weekend. I'll be back on Monday at the same time live. Bye for now.